Hello everybody, welcome back to Urban Soil Stories. Today we're going to be harvesting our potatoes, and I just want to show you what it looks like before I go ahead and dump my bag out, what the signs are to show you that your potatoes are ready to be harvested. Okay, so here is my potato 5-gallon grow bag. So when your potatoes are ready, you will see your leaves die back, especially the ends here. So they've all died back. And so this is it. So I'm gonna dump this out and see what I have. Okay, so I'm going to be digging out and see what I can find. Oh, it's a little hard to pull out. Just gonna get the mulch out of the way first. So the soil for your potatoes, you can actually use it again. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it again. So I want to remove the mulch that I had before. Well, first, so that I can dump the soil back in and not have the mulch intermingle with everything. Whoa, I see one already. I see a potato already. I'm not sure if it's a good one though, because the skin looked like it broke. Whoa, I see another one too. Let me bring you in a little closer so you can see. So I took the mulch off, and just removing the mulch, I can see some right there. I'm not sure if this is a good one, but I'm gonna let them cure first. So let's see what we have here. It's a little baby potato. It's so little. I'll just put them to the side. I have a container for them already. And this is a little baby one. That's okay. It's probably from this small, whoops. I yanked it out a little too early. But let's see what we have. Whoa. My first potato. Oh my god, I love this. It took a while, but the waiting is totally worth it. Just to see the fruit of your labor. Look at that. You have a big one here. Whoa, look at that. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh no, I don't think it's good. Oh no. This one is not good at all. This is a bad one. It looks so bad. But things it was giving me a potato from it dying. But I wonder if that's the one I put in or one that died, because I don't remember the size. The only issue with this was I didn't record it ahead of time, and it looks like more was trying to grow, but that's okay. First time, I'll be happy even if I just got this, because this is my first time, and it's very rewarding feeling when you grow your own, put your own hard work into something and see some kind of results. And even if there's no results, it's still a learning experience. So this one I could have left longer, because you notice the leaves, there was no signs of it dying back. So this was proof that this was too soon to take. As you can see it right there, it just started forming. So this one was definitely not ready. So this perfect example of this being not ready versus this one being ready. So we haven't touched that part yet. So I'm just digging in as I go and see what I could find. Okay, so see what else we can find in here. Oh, this is heavy. So I can just pour it out, but I want to not do that. I just want the experience of digging into it and seeing what I could find. And look at that. My first potato. I can't believe I'm loving this. My first set of potatoes. I'm definitely doing another batch come spring, but I think it all fell in there. It all fell into the bag. Let's see. Yeah, so it's gonna have to dig into it now. Okay, I might have to dump out the soil, so I'll just do that. Call it a day. Wow. I'm gonna move it so you guys can see better, but potatoes. So we have, so what I want to do, I'm gonna save one so I can have it for spring, so I can continue the process. Each time I get a harvest, I'll save a few to grow more again. So continual harvest for my potatoes. I'm so happy I got potatoes. Wow. And this is it. So far I got these. I got 5 larger, like medium size, and I have a few tiny ones, and they're looking pretty good. I don't see any dark spots on them, and they're looking good, really good. You can tell there's 2 different varieties of potatoes here. This is a lighter color, this is a darker color. I don't know what they are. I just got them from the supermarket and I forgot to check and just catalog in my garden journal of what I was buying. I think I was a little too excited just to try that I forgot that part. But there's this. I don't know if this was the one I initially put in there or this was something that had grown, but it could be the initial potato I put in there because this looks horrible compared to the rest. So I think, let me know in the comments what you guys think, because this is my first time growing potatoes, so I'm not sure. So let me know if this is the initial one that was there and this is something that's okay and not that one of my potatoes got rotten in the process, you know? So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Any advice from people who have grown it before or seen it before, because I've never seen this in any of my videos I've watched of people doing it. So it could be that this was kind of like what the mother plant and these are the offsprings completely, and then just rummage through that. Oh no. So it's completely empty now. So let's see if there's any potatoes hiding in here. If it's just that amount, I'll be a little bit sad, but it's still okay because I got something, and something is better than nothing, you know? But, well, so this is definitely from one of the initial plants, because this is just pure skin that was left behind. You guys see a closer look? It's a potato skin that was left from the initial potato I put inside. So this is definitely what it is. So I was wondering if this one didn't finish, but this is the ending result of it. For potatoes, I'm just gonna be dumping the soil back in the bag, and it's gonna put a layer of compost for the next growing season, because I do want to grow something else inside this bag. So let's see what I can find. Was it worth the wait? We'll reserve all comments to see if there's any more I find first. But to plant 4 and get 4 large ones and 3 mini ones, not really worth it. Will I try again? Definitely. I probably fertilize, make sure I fertilize more. There was sometimes I did skip fertilizing because I initially wanted to fertilize every 10 to 14 days to match the rest of the schedule of everything else. But I think there were times I did neglect fertilizing, and that could have been part of why there's not as many as I would have liked to see. There is, I found another of the mother plant of the initial one I put in So this is not one. This is definitely something from when I initially put them in there. So far I found the 2 that I planted. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna be finding any more, so I'm just putting it back into the bag at this point. And it's safe to say I found the other potato that I had planted. This is this one. So I want to say this was the initial one I put in there, because this would be the 4th one, and I haven't found any other remaining skin to say that that was one that got rotten. But in reality, that was one of the potatoes I put in there. So that is it. I'm going to put the potatoes down to cure. Just got something to help me scoop it in there. I definitely saw some bugs, and I just want to add them back to the soil because they have become part of it at this point. Can't say I wasn't expecting a large harvest, because I was, but I didn't get a large harvest. I basically got the amount that I put in there, and that's partially my fault, in all honesty. But it's still cool to see that you can have things in your kitchen you think is garbage and turn them into more food. So that's one. I found a tiny one. It's like a little itty bitty one. It's okay. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably not eat. Well, I'll eat 2 because I did grow them. I want to see what they taste like. So I'll eat 2 and I'll plant back 3. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll plant a few and then, well, I'll cure a few and then I'll plant them back in the spring. So I'll give them time first to grow out the roots. So what I'm going to do now is, I want them in a cool place out of direct sunlight, and you want airflow just to help it harden the skin, and then just letting it cure for about 7 days, and then you can keep it in a dark, cool place, and so that we can store it until you're ready to eat it. And you don't want to wash them off. You just want to pretty much brush off as much of the dirt as possible. When it's cured, then you can wash it before you're going to eat it. So this, I'm just going to brush it off a little bit more, and then just leave it in a cool place and let it cure. So stay tuned. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to add some compost to this soil because it pretty much ate all of the nutrients that's in there to get the potatoes, even though it wasn't much. I'm so happy I tried it. And here's to another growing season. Happy gardening. This is all I got for my potatoes. A little sad, but it's okay because I still got potatoes anyway. And will I do it again? For sure. Will I do a better job? For sure. I do have a garden journal, so it's very important to keep tabs on everything so you don't neglect things, and then when you get less than desired, then you have to go back and see why. So I'm definitely gonna journal about this in my garden journal, and find ways how I can improve for next time. And I'll try again in the same grow bag with the same, well, I'll get 4. I'll definitely get 4, and see what I can get next time with a better strict regimen in fertilizing. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content, and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Would you grow it again if you had this result? Would you want to try again, or would you want to try a bigger container or a smaller container, less or more, or wait longer? What would you guys think? Let me know in the comments below and I'll respond directly. So again, thank you so much for subscribing. And this is Urban Soil Stories. Thank you. Stay tuned.